If you do it, I mean, I'll be surprised. Welcome back to Hot Takes, the show with hot wings and even hotter questions. Joining me today, we have SPU student Melanie from MOSA. Melanie has worked with many celebrities, including James Taylor. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Joel. I'm so excited to be here.
Before we start, I have to ask you, how are you with spicy food?
I've never had chicken wings, and I've never really had hot sauce.
I guess it's gonna be
and I don't like spicy. So, but I wanted to be here, and it's going to be very spontaneous. I hope you enjoy my reaction, because I don't even know what it's going to look like.
It's going to be a journey. We're going to go through it together, you know?
Yes.
All right. So can you just tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So, I love media. I have my own radio show, Hugo with Joy. I'm DJ Joy with an I at WUSB, Stony Brook 90.1 FM. That's where I just play music and talk, and it's just a lot of fun. But then I'm also a journalism major. So I do a lot of studio work. I'm a TV studio assistant, and I'm working with the Stony Brook Media Group. Our show goes on ESPN Plus and SNY. I'll be working with Sean Pelton and Steve Gadd for Love Rocks NYC. And I'm also the news director and vinyl librarian at WUSB. And I established a news department there, which was a success. And we're gonna be having a radio show about news every week. So I have my foot in, or not my foot, I guess my foot in the door of a lot of different avenues and different niches, and I love it all. I think that covers everything. If I remember anything, I'll tell you.
For sure.
Wait. You have to tell me how to eat it, because
For sure.
I never did this before. I do like the celery flourish, that's beautiful.
So you want to grab the smaller end of the wing?
Okay. We're doing the drumstick, right?
Yeah, drumstick.
Oh, wow.
And then just eat off of the bigger part.
Okay, cool.
Ready?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's very hard.
It's a little difficult.
Is chicken hard? Chicken wings. Oh, it's kind of like crunchy. Bit spicy. Do I just take one bite?
You go ahead and finish the whole wing if you want.
I don't know about that. Well, how do people in Hot Takes do it?
Usually that progresses, it's only one bite, but for the first few, you go ahead and
It's pretty good. I like chicken wings.
They're really good.
Okay.
So I know you mentioned WUSB a little bit. Can you tell me a little bit about what got you into music?
Yes, great question. When I was with my dad, I would go along with him to concerts and things, because that was his job. And I actually have a picture in my living room of Paul Simon at BAM, Brooklyn Academy of Music, and the whole crew. And I was in the middle, in the front and the center, and I think I was 7. I was wearing this Gap sweatshirt and the zipper broke, so you could see the zipper broken in the picture. But yeah, I just grew up. I mean, I would just go with my dad to the city and to concerts and shows and recording studios, and it was just kind of a part of me. And then I was able to work in the industry with my dad. And then I became friends, really, with all of his clients, and almost like family. And then I started working for them. And now I'm kind of working independently in my own area, right, in the music industry, so it's exciting. I love it, I really do.
And I know I've heard from some people that you're a huge Beatles fan. Is that true?
Yes.
So what specifically about the Beatles do you really like?
Oh, they're just so eclectic. You know, like I do love the Rolling Stones as well. And Bob Dylan and Paul Simon and James Taylor, and but I feel like, well, I'm so generalizing, because Paul Simon does have so many like genres within him, his material. But the Beatles, I mean, you have like, Please Please Me, and then you have I Am the Walrus, and then you have The Sun King, And then you have like, Here Comes the Sun. I mean, it's just all over the place. I never get tired of them. And they have no duds. Not one dud. Even Yellow Submarine, I don't want to hear it. Yellow Submarine is brilliant. Like, everything is just so good.
And what are some of the things that you like to do just for fun? You know, I know you've mentioned a lot of projects that you do and, you know, you work for and all this and that. What do you do just for, you know, Mel time?
Mel time. I love running. I'm a runner. I ran yesterday morning. I would run every day, but not enough time in the day. I also love yoga. I do headstands.
Nice.
Yes, and handstands and all that. I love nature. I'm such a nature girl. I love being in the woods and on the beach. Swimming, I love swimming. Yeah, I guess, and reading, and journaling. I like that too. So I guess just being active. I don't like sitting. I mean, I'm sitting now, and I like what I'm doing now, but I like being active and using my body.
Nice.
Oh, he has a mustache. Oh, and a little thing in his cap. That's like Peter Pan, right?
I believe so.
Yes. Oh, and a pretzel. Wow. Okay, I'm ready. I am ready. Okay. So this isn't a wing, right? Oh no, this is a wing. That's a drumstick. Okay.
This is a flat. That's what they're called. Technically, it's flat.
Flat?
Yeah, flat.
Flat. Okay. Ready?
Ready? All right.
Mmm. This is dirty.
It's a very involved food.
Mmm. It's really not that spicy.
Not yet.
Oh,
Not
okay.
yet.
Okay, so I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yes. And have there been any specific memories that really stood out to you when working with some celebrities?
Yeah. Well, I have so many stories, fun stories. But when I was working at Love Rocks NYC a couple years ago, I think this is the 6th year now, but I've been doing it since the beginning. Joe Walsh was one of the special guests on the bill, and I was in the green room downstairs, and he was playing Jeopardy on the TV. And he got every question, like literally every question. And I didn't. I was just sitting next to him on the couch. I'm like, whoa, you're so good. So that was fun because, I don't know, not many people might see him as this guy, a whiz at Jeopardy. He is a celebrity, but yeah, it was cool.
So having been around all these, you know, musicians and celebrities, were there any particular people that might have their character traits or who they are outside of the stage that kind of surprised you a little bit?
Well, I have to say James Taylor, such a kind man. I mean, so kind and just good-hearted. I like it when people on the stage, you know, his music is very, very warm, right? And it kind of jumps over into his own personality, where he's just a good guy.
And I know you mentioned Love Rocks NYC for a few. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Oh, sure. It's a benefit concert for God's Love We Deliver, which is a food organization in the 5 boroughs for people who can't really cook for themselves due to illness. So God's Love We Deliver cooks the food for them, homemade meals, and brings it to all these people. And this concert is raising money for that. And people from all over, musicians like Keith Richards, Expensive Winos, they're having their reunion at the Love Rocks show, which is cool. After 30 years, they're coming together to play. Mavis Staples will be there. So all these musicians from all over come together to raise money for this cause of, you know, helping the needy, basically.
And have you noticed in any way your almost character or personality changing because of all the work that you've been doing in the music industry?
I think so. I think so. That's a great question. Just the fact that there's this performance and this show that people see, right? They come, they pay for the ticket, they come, they sit in the audience, they watch the show, then they leave. But there's so much more to that, right? You know, you're in this TV world, right? Seeing the behind the scenes and how everything you know, like the light bulb is broken. You have to fix the light bulb. Who knew that sitting in the front row?
Right.
You know, so it's kind of just seeing the evolution of things and then applying that to your life. That not everything is easy and it's just like that. You have to work. You have to, like, you know, put yourself out there. Things aren't just gonna, I mean, they might just happen, right? Serendipity. But you really do have to, I don't know, just put your energy out there and make things happen.